Good morning, guys. Good morning. Welcome back to Fashion Decor and Food. I am your host, the one and only Kiana Divine. And on this channel, we talk about the things that girls like to talk about. You know, the most important things in life. And that is fashion, decor, and food, darling. So if you like stuff like that, if you liked girl chats like that, if you like decorating, you like fashion, you like all types of decor, and you like to eat, you like food, good food, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. I'm out of breath. Click the like button to show me some love and leave your positive comments in the comment section below. Okay. All right. Alright, so guys, it is another day. Today is Monday for me, and I am fired up. Like, I am so freaking high on life. Like, I'm so high on life. Hold on, let me get the tripod. Not Zoom, tripod. Okay. So I'm so freaking high on life right now. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling great. I'm so fired up. I think it hopefully is not 9 o'clock yet, but it's teeter-tottering around that time. I had such a great time yesterday. My husband's side of the family came into town this weekend, and everything just went great, honey. I woke up Saturday morning. My husband hung the chandelier. Oh, by the way, I have to show you the chandelier. My husband hung the chandelier without me even asking. Without me even asking. He woke up, honey, and hung the chandelier. It looks really good. Okay. Now, speaking from a decorator's perspective, at my other house, my ceilings were 8 feet high. At this house, I think the ceilings are like 13 feet high. So at the other house, we didn't use the chain on the chandelier. Follow me. The chain we couldn't use the chain because if it hung any lower than it already was, my husband's 6'5", like it was only 1 foot above where he was. Anyway, at this house, we need to use the chain. I went downstairs and he was like, Tink, come here. Let me show you. And it looked so beautiful. But guys, it needs to be dropped down. Okay? So I don't know how to tell this man that, first of all, we need to find where the chain is. Second of all, it needs to be added. The chain links needs to be added so that the chandelier can drop down. Because right now it looks like a regular light fixture, a beautiful light fixture, but a regular light fixture because I need it to hang over the dining room table in the formal dining room. So I don't know if I should just let it go or I really need to say something. I need to say something. And then in addition to that, some of my crystals are missing from the chandelier. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I think it has a warranty. So maybe I need to contact Home Depot and request for them to send me out a chain and some more crystals. Anyway, outside of that, it looks good. I'm happy. I'm happy that he did it without me initiating, begging him or reminding him again. This is a new wig that I am trying out. You know what I'm saying? I really, really like it. I've only had it on for maybe like an hour, and I'm thinking about adding this to the collection. This vendor that I'm working with for this unit, first of all, we're going to have to name this unit. Second of all, the vendor that I'm working with this unit seems very promising. Delivery was wonderful for me. So I am able to order bulk, as many as I want, and have them delivered straight to me. The hair feels really, really good. I haven't really tested the lace at this point. I put it on to see if I like it. Now, this right here is supposed to be 28 inches. Now, I don't know how I feel about the 28-inch part, because I don't know. I can't call it that it's 28 inches. I would say more like 24-inch. This seems more like a 24-inch to me than a 28. So this is what it would be. I mean, this is how far it falls on me, down past my shoulders. Let me show you. Okay. I mean, it hangs pretty long, but I guess I expected it to be longer. The hair is very soft and fluffy. I feel like I think this is a 150 density. I feel like if I flat iron the hair, of course it will be stretched, it will be a little longer, but I'm not really feeling the density on it for flat ironing this. But of course, this is a human hair unit. So if you guys like this unit, I will list it in the description box below. It does come with baby hairs, and I will give you guys a whole tour of the unit. I just need to figure out how I like it. I think it's a 13 by 4. So I'm just telling you all this. That's why you see lace right here. It's not cut. I just have it kind of propped on my head so I can see how I feel about it, honey. And plus, I am thinking of making this my my unit for the season. To, for one, promote it because I'm a businesswoman, and for two, I think the dark hair looks good on my chocolate skin, and I like the bigness of the hair, and I like the versatility and all of that. So anyway, I will leave it in the description box below for your pleasure. It is going to run you a few bills because you're getting high quality, fast shipping hair that has been tested by a real queen, okay? And all of that. So links will be in the description box below for this unit if you do like it. Outside of that, what else? On Saturday morning, my husband and my oldest daughter also cut the front in the backyard. So my whole house is like pretty much immaculate because we had to get it ready for family. They've never seen the property before, so we wanted to leave a good first impression. So the house is pretty much immaculate. Girl, I went through it. So on Saturday, my daughter went out to SeaWorld with her friend. She got dropped off at 6. We picked her up a little after 12. Did all the proper precautions and procedures and everything, finding out who the adult was going to be, who was she going to be hanging with, this, that, and the other. We pick her up and everything is fine. So Sunday morning, as my husband's doing his thing, he comes to me. He was like, took me like a spiritual bath. Like I was, like meditating, getting into myself, and I was writing some affirmations. So I made an affirmation. I have a affirmation album, and so okay. And so I was working on my affirmation album. I made a recording and the whole nine. It was beautiful. So I get out the shower or whatever, the bath. And my husband told me that my daughter had a dark spot on her neck. And he said he asked her where it came from. And he said that she said that her friend elbowed her while they were on a roller coaster. So I said, oh, hell no. Honey, I said, oh, hell no. So I called her to come upstairs, confront me and her dad. I kept it real with her. I keep it real with my kids. And because at the end of the day, we're talking about integrity here. You know what I'm saying? Don't lie to me in my face, or the consequences are going to be worse. Because nothing's new under the sun. And I made sure that she understood what that meant. I said, do you know that there's nothing new under the sun? Yes, ma'am. Okay. I said, do you know when you have perfectly round circles on your neck, what those are called? No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. I don't know what that's called. I said, okay. Do you what angle of me do you want, honey? Because this is your time to create your reality. So which angle of me do you want to see? You want me to stay in my true authentic self as a queen, or you want me to act a fool? So she ran it down to me, what it was, how it happened, and who did it, and all of that type of stuff. I was like, do you know that that's called a hickey? I mean, like, she was like, yes, it's called a hickey, yada, yada, yada. This person did it, da, 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 da. So anyway, I had to ground my daughter. We gave her a 1-month groundation, and she has been pulled from any extracurricular activities, sports, dance, pep squad, the whole nine. And she's to come home every day, and she's going to do some self-evaluation. They are going to be sitting in meditation for at least an hour a day. They are going to make prayers. They are going to create, because both of them are grounded now at this point. The other one decided that she wanted to act a fool and shake her butt and send a video to a little boy, and talking to a little boy after midnight, when the rules are, first of all, the phone was already taken from her because she made some decisions to do some things that she wasn't supposed to do. And then on top of that, she was sneaking on Siri or Alexa. Where is Alexa? I think Alexa's over there. She was sneaking on Alexa, talking to a boy in the bathroom after midnight when she wasn't supposed to have a device. So she got groundation, and her groundation is a little bit more extreme because she's not truthful. Her integrity, she lost her integrity. She deceived us after deceiving us, after already being disciplined. In the stages of being disciplined, she kept just doing stuff over and over and over and over and over again. She was already grounded for a small period of time, and then she just kept doing the bull crap over and over and over and over, and putting us in a position to where, you know what I'm saying, it is our duty and our job to raise these girls the best that we can. And if you are deceiving, if you're deceitful, then we have to put you in your place. I was so very proud of myself because I didn't get emotional. Because normally raising these twins, you know, like I would be hard on myself and saying, Kiana, what did you do wrong? You know what I'm saying? How did you lead them astray? Or how did you let them go this way? Now, as an older mother, I don't take these things personal. The only thing that I will take personal is disrespect to me. Now, if you decide to disrespect yourself and the knowledge that you have been given, that's something totally different. But disrespecting me and my household, that's where we don't go. You know what I'm saying? That's where we don't go. So I would probably get emotional if that happens. But they're not disrespectful to me. They're just, in reality, they're working out the kinks in themselves. They're trying to find themselves where they are in the world. It's their time to have these different experiences. And I do acknowledge that. So I'm with it. But at the same time, while you're having these different experiences, I have to be the one to say, all right, you chose this in your life. You do know that there has to be a repercussion for that. Okay. So you decided to go out and get a hickey on your neck by whoever. You do know that I'm not going to be like, oh yeah, okay, yeah. No, you do know that we have to put boundaries, and there has to be a repercussion for that. Okay. So I want you to have these experiences. I want you to live your life. I want you to make wise decisions. But if it's some things that you are going to have to go through, I'm going to be the one to go through them with you, and not as the bad guy, but as the disciplinary person. So both of the twins are locked down. Okay. Um, which is very unfortunate because like homecoming is coming up and all that type of stuff. Anyway, I think it's Spirit Week coming, or this is Spirit Week, something like that. It's very unfortunate because we invest a lot of money into these girls and their extracurricular activities and all of that type of stuff. And it's like now they are not going to be able to, I'm not going to be able to reap those benefits. They're not going to be able to reap those benefits. But we have to go through these life lessons. We can't let it fly because you give them an inch, they'll take a mile. They are taking a mile. So that was that. Outside of that, we had a beautiful barbecue and all of that type of stuff. I'm sure some footage will be included here somewhere. It was really nice. We got to interact with family and everything like that. I was not able to get in contact with my nephew's grandmother. We did like the FaceTime type duo type thing. She didn't answer. I called her directly. She didn't answer. I'm going to reach out to her and send her a text message to see if she answers. If not, I'm going to have to try to go over to the other side of town and hunt them down, honey, because I need to know that my family is doing good. It is my duty, okay? I need to know that my family is doing good. She moved and I've been to her house once, and the time that I went to her house, she stood outside and waited for me. So I don't know like the passcode to get in, because it's like a senior citizens development. So I don't know the password to get in. I don't know exactly what apartment it is. So I'm just praying. I'm positioning myself that I do get an answer from them. So I don't have to go over there in vain and all of that type of stuff and going over there looking crazy. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to go over there. Okay, I'm going to go over there if I have to. So yeah, I plan on calling my G mama today to ask her like, what should I do in this situation with the twin, and let her know what we're going through so she can drop that wisdom on me. I don't know. I would ask my my mother-in-law. However, she's so sweet on the girls. She already said, well, the kids in the social media, that's what they're doing now. I said, yes, ma'am, I understand that, but I don't raise my kids the way of the world. Well, I know. She's so sweet on the girls. She haven't had to raise any kids in, Junior's 23? So maybe like 8 to 10 years, and then he was the baby. So, I mean, she was pretty laxed on him. So I don't know what type of advice I would get from the mother-in-law. But maybe I should try it. That would be something for us to share together, to get another woman's perspective. See, I've already put my perspective in it. And that's like, okay, we need to learn from this. We need to grow from this. You're going to be grounded. We're going to get you where you need to get mentally and spiritually. I can work on that part of you. And my G mama, what do I think that she would say about the situation? I think she would be like, bring her over here and let me tap that ass. And then lecture her. Their dad, lecture her. But he gets angry because he's dedicated. He gets angry because he's masculine. And he's dedicated a lot of time and attention to these girls. And he's not trying to be raising any thoughts. You know what I'm saying? Me, I'm a little bit more separate. I know what life is going to bring. I know that these are girls. I know what they're going to experience. I know that they got to get this out of their system. Okay. And so you got the patient spiritual aspect from me. Partial disciplinary. Dad, disciplinary. Angry. He feels his heart's broken. You know what I'm saying? And he getting hit double time because it's one twin after another. So more emotional for him. You got the glam mom who I don't know, but I think would be a little bit softer. but we'll see. And you got the G mama who's like, let me tap that ass, old school. Bring her over here, let me get her, type of thing. So let me know in the comments, what would you do in this situation? You know what I'm saying? It's such a blessing and a privilege to have wisdom to turn to. Not only the wisdom of the elders around me, but also the wisdom of myself, the support of my husband, and all of this. So I'm happy. You know what I'm saying? If I got to go through it, I'm happy that I don't have to go through it alone. So outside of that, like I said, yeah. So, yeah, this weekend was pretty good. Went to sleep like after 1 last night. And I had me a couple of adult beverages earlier in the day. Had a headache the rest of the day. I was like, I can't even enjoy. Everybody's here now. I'm tapped. I'm tapped out. But that's good. I'm happy that I'm able to tune into my body to see what it needs. And you know what? I think it was because that wig was too tight, honey. That wig was like sucking my brain. And I was like, girl, you're not about to take this wig off. You look too cute. And that wig was sucking my brain. My brain couldn't get oxygen because the daggone wig was too tight. So I feel really good this morning. I woke up a little dehydrated. Matter of fact, I'm supposed to be having a bottle of water while I'm talking to you. Hold on. I have not made any trades since I've been here at this property. And I'm ready. I think I'm ready. I'm ready. Because I'm getting myself back in the groove. So I need to go ahead and make some deposits because I've been stuck in the trades that I'm in. I have been in these trades for like a year. I have been in these trades for like a year. So it's time for me to, I need to make some moves. So that's where that is going. So normally I would be up 7 a.m. I start my trading day at 7 a.m. and end it whenever I'm done for the day, whenever I cash out or whatever for the day. But the market is open from 8:30 Central Standard Time to 3:30 Central Standard Time, unless I'm doing aftermarket trading, which ends at 6 Central Standard Time. So my schedule is not full throttle right now because that is a big part of my life, but that's not something that I have been doing. So I'm going to go ahead and get that started. I'm going to make some moves today to get moving in the right direction for that in particular. So yeah, that's one thing that I am going to put a block for. Another thing that I wanted to do is to go to a spiritual store because I need to get my spiritual stuff up. Like I need to get some more sage. I need some more stuff to burn. I need to just figure out what it is that I want or I need. I know Ashura Star Goddess, she has a site where she has all types of spiritual stuff as well. So I'm thinking, should I actually go into a store or should I just support her? Because that's my girl. So yeah. So as far as my schedule, I have not I've done everything on my schedule, but I'm not on the correct time. I'm supposed to be in here between 8 and 8:30. I think it's about 9 o'clock. So I guess I'm about 30 minutes off of my schedule, which is not bad at all. Not bad at all. So let's go ahead and create our day. I want to share this with you guys so that you can kind of get in a habit of creating your day as well. Doesn't matter if you have to work. It doesn't matter if you work for yourself. It doesn't matter if you don't work at all. If you're just a mom. None of that matters. Looking in my calendar. Is the 18th already? Okay, today I need to fill out the rest of my calendar. That's what I need to do. This is the 3rd week in October. What am I supposed to be doing the third? 1, 2, 3. Weekly goals, wash clothes, change sheets, Texas real estate license, journal. Last month, this time I had a therapy session. The plumber came, and my daily notes. How I normally would do this is, yeah, I pretty much have a full day today. So how I do is I'm using my journal right here, and I'm just going to write. I'm going to write time blocks. So I'll start my time blocks at 9. So I'll say 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. What is that going to look like? 10 a.m. to 11. 11 a.m. to 12. 12 to 1. 1 to 2. 2 to 3. 3 to 4. Then 4 to 5. And then 5 to 6. And then I have 6 to 7. I have to decide what time I want to go to bed tonight, because that's where kind of like I will stop. 7 to 8. 8 to 9. 9 to 10. And then 10 to 11. I guess I'll go to bed at 11. Okay. So this is kind of like a messy way of how I do my my time block. Okay, so this, if you have to work, you got to mark off those hours of the hours that you'll be working. The things that you have to do, you mark them in time slots so that you can have better chances of keeping up with the time. Okay, so what I'm asking myself, with the first question that I ask myself is, Kiana, how are you going to make today the best day of your life? And I'm going to say, I'm going to make today the best day of my life because I'm going to be more open. Okay, because I told you I have to talk to some elders about my kids. So I'm choosing to make this the best freaking Monday, October 18th of my life, because I'm going to be open. I'm going to be open. I'm choosing to make today, October 18th, the best day of my life, because I am going to, like I said, get some wisdom from the elders around me. Today is going to be the best day of my life because I am going to smile. I'm going to do some research for my brother-in-law. He was thinking about going into electrical to get his electrical trade license. So I'm going to do some research for him to see if there's like a free program or, like a free program that the state offers so that, research electric goal program. Okay, so those are the things that I'm going to do to make this the best day ever. That is setting my intentions, where I want to be, how I'm going to improve myself. That's kind of like how I set my day. Of course, I want my day to be high vibrational, exciting. I've already done my meditation. I've already blessed my house. I've already had my coffee, had my vitamins, sipping on my water. I'm just like fired up on life. Got my kids and my husband out the house. Like, I'm feeling good. And now it's time for me to create my reality. So those are the things that I'm going to do to create my reality. Right now, for today's time slot between 9 and 10, I'm going to be working on my YouTube channel, which is like kind of like what I'm doing right now. I just had to make sure videos were uploaded and stuff was deleted off the device and whatnot. Today, the next thing that I like to ask myself, so the first thing is, how am I going to make today the most perfect day in my life? How am I going to do that? All right. Also, I'm going to be joining some coaching, a coaching practice. So, I know that I have 3 or 4 seminars to watch. So from 10 to 11, I'm going to watch one seminar. I need to schedule my next session with my therapist. And also, I'm going to be joining I'm going to be getting another coach. So I need to join the coaching. So I'm going to do all that from 10 to 11. Those are things that I know that I'm supposed to be doing. Okay. And so after that, I need to get some more work done, which will consist of organizing. I need to get myself organized, like put myself on like I need to get on a schedule as far as my work, how I'm bringing in money, income, all of that. I need to get organized. So work life, I'm only going to do that for an hour. It's only going to take me an hour to organize my work life and get like a schedule and, you know, everything like that, and just basically see where I am and where I want to be and set my goals. And okay, so I always ask myself 3 things. All right, so the 3 things I ask myself is, how am I going to make today the best day that I possibly can? The answer for that is always energy balancing. It's always, it has to do with within. It has to do with choosing, making the intentions to change my vibrational frequency. So that's why today I said smile. That's shifting and changing my vibrational frequency. In addition to that, I said to be open. Okay, that's shifting and changing my vibrational frequency, because these are things that I have to be conscious to smile. I don't just naturally smile. I am training myself to smile for no damn reason. Well, there's lots of reasons, but I'm training myself to smile again because I am happy. You know, I need to let myself know, knock on my door and say, hey, you're happy. Smile. Being open. To you guys, I'm an open book. But like in real life, I kind of, you know, keep it rolling on myself. I kind of, you know, keep everything, you know, bottled up between me, my life coach, the therapist, you know what I'm saying? Those different type of people. So being more open is something that has to do with internally me, shifting my vibrational frequency. And just so on and so on and so on. So first, number 1 is, how are you going to make today the best day that you can make it? Set the intentions to be something that you're not, but that is that is the higher version of yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like the higher version of myself is open. Higher version of myself smiles constantly. You know what I'm saying? Um, Someone who has a beautiful smile is Belove's oldest son. I think his name of his channel is Zaddy Chunk Chunk or something like that. Anyway, this young man, this man, this black man, he has the most beautiful smile. He smiles consistently. Even through trials that he's gone through with his health, he smiles. He wears a smile. That is why he's able to deliberately attract so many powerful, wonderful things to him, because he is generally happy and optimistic. And I just want to say thank you. Thank you for showing the world something different. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for impacting my life and making me encouraging, reminding me to smile. Anyway, second thing that I ask myself is, what is it that you need to do? The things that I need to do are I also need to do a brain dump. And what a brain dump is, all the thoughts that are in your head, write them down so you don't have to think about them no more. You can go through them, see the things that you need to take action on, schedule those things in, do the things that you can right now, and clear your mind. So I need to do a brain dump. I need to do a brain dump. Maybe I should do a brain dump. I can do it throughout my day, but I think it would be to my best interest to do it in the evening, because that will give me a chance throughout my day to write stuff down as I'm thinking about it, as well as to be at peace with myself again. Because right now I'm just like, I'm ready to live life. I'm ready to live life right now. So I need to make a list of things that I need my kids to do when they come home. That's what I'm going to do. Study for my Texas real estate license between 4 and 5 today. Yep. Play. So this is work. Play. Work. Play. Okay. So the next thing I do after I ask myself, what is it that I need to do? Then I ask myself, what is it that I want to do? What can I look forward to? What's going to be exciting for me? 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 Oh, what would be exciting for me is scheduling my hair appointment to get my wig installed. That would be exciting for me. Okay. And I'm going to do my exciting things between 12 and 1. Schedule wig install. Fix nail. What else would be exciting for me? Is there anything that I want to, like a project that I want to do around the house? Okay, that could be the time that I check out the spiritual store. Either go to a spiritual store or a bookstore. That would be fun for me. Um, Oh, I'm going to have a great lunch. I think, well, I could have leftovers for lunch as well. I could. But do I want to have leftovers for lunch and dinner? Yeah. Because I have a whole slab of baby back ribs that's just for me. Oh, 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 oh. What's fun for me? My thoughts are positive. How I express myself truthfully and clearly. My thoughts are positive. How I express myself truthfully and clearly. Repetition is the mother of all learning. You want to learn something, you want to reprogram yourself, keep repeating it to yourself over and over and over and over again. Come on, y'all. My thoughts are positive. My thoughts are positive. And I always express myself truthfully and clearly.